All right, let's talk about something that I'm pretty sure has happened to almost all of us. Those weird, unspoken rules of tagging on social media.
Come on, be honest. You've done it, right? Untagged yourself from a photo? You wake up, you're scrolling through your phone, and bam, there it is. A picture of you that you really wish wasn't public. You know that little sinking feeling in your stomach? Yeah, that's what we're getting into today. And we're going to do it through a story that feels all too real.
So, let's set the scene. It all starts somewhere super familiar, a casual party with friends.
So, picture this, right? It's a small get-together, good food, everyone's laughing. We meet Lena. She's an international student just having a great time. And her friend, Jason, well, he's that guy with his phone out, snapping pictures of everything. You know the type. He's capturing all the fun moments and, as it turns out, maybe some of the less than perfect ones too.
And then, the next morning, there it is. That moment of pure confusion and surprise. A photo of her from the party is already online. She didn't post it. Nobody asked her about it. And she just gets this bad feeling in the pit of her stomach.
And you can totally see why she's so uncomfortable, right? I mean, it's not just that she thinks she looks tired or her hair's a mess. The real problem, the crucial part, is that it was posted without her even knowing, without her consent. And to make things worse, it's already out there. It's got likes, it's got comments, and some of them aren't exactly nice. The whole thing is just completely out of her hands.
So naturally, this leads to a pretty big conflict. But here's the thing. This isn't a story about a good guy and a bad guy. Nope, it's really about two totally different and honestly super common perspectives on what it means to share our lives online.
Lena's response is, direct. She's not beating around the bush. She messages Jason and just asks him straight up. For her, a boundary was crossed, and she just wants to get back a little bit of control over her own image.
And Jason's reply? It tells you everything you need to know. He is genuinely confused. Like in his head, the party was a public thing, at least among their friends, so why would the photos be a secret? He just doesn't get why she's upset about privacy. And boom, that right there is the heart of the problem. You've got Lena, who sees this as a huge privacy issue. It's about her right to choose what people see. And then you have Jason, who's thinking, hey, it's just for fun. It's for our friends. It's like they're playing the same game, but with completely different rulebooks.
Okay, so where do we go from here? This entire argument really comes down to one single fundamental idea.
And honestly, Lena says it best. This isn't some complicated legal thing. It's personal. Privacy, at its core, is just this. I can choose what to share. It's the power to be in control of your own story, to decide which parts of your life you put out there for everyone to see.
Then her teacher comes in and adds this really great layer to the whole thing. Think about it. We all get the idea of personal space in the real world, right? You wouldn't just barge into your friend's room and start snapping photos of everything. Well, the teacher's point is that we need to think about our online spaces the exact same way, because they are, for all intents and purposes, very public spaces.
Okay, so now that we have this framework, how does the story actually end? This is where things get interesting because the real lesson here isn't just for Lena and Jason, it's for all of us.
This is the moment it clicks for Jason. After talking to Lena, he actually goes back and looks at the post again. But this time, he's really looking. He's trying to see it from her perspective. He reads those comments again, the ones that weren't so nice. And for the first time, he actually starts to feel a little uncomfortable too. That's empathy right there.
And the resolution? It's so simple but so powerful. He sends her a message, just a simple, I'm sorry, and then he deletes the photo. That's it. He admits he messed up, and he fixes it. Lena's relieved, and just like that, what was a big conflict turns into a moment of real understanding.
So, what are the big takeaways here for us? It really boils down to 3 simple rules for our shared online world. Number 1, always remember that online is public. Even if you think it's just a small group, it's public. 2, it's not just your page or your space, it's a shared space. And number 3, probably the most important one, just ask. Seriously. How hard is it to send a quick text that says, hey, cool if I post this? It takes 2 seconds and can save someone a whole lot of stress.
And all of this really leads to a much bigger idea, one that goes way beyond just tagging friends in photos.
At the end of the day, here's what it all comes down to. The internet just works better when we all respect each other. I mean, every social media site, every forum, every group chat, it's all just people. And just like in the real world, those spaces are only going to be good places to be if we build them on a foundation of respecting each other's feelings, boundaries, and choices.
So I'm going to leave you with a question to chew on. If you could create one new rule, an unwritten rule for how we all act in our shared online space, what would it be? What's one thing you think would make it a better, more respectful place for everyone? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.